Good morning.
Hi.
How are you?
We want to know how you are. Tell me, Julia, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
Excellent. Good to hear.
How are you, David?
I'm very well. I'm fine. Is anybody watching? If you're watching, tell us how you are.
How's the weather there in Milan?
Today the weather's pretty cloudy. We would say overcast. Yeah. It's the weather's kind of overcast, a bit muggy, we would say. Overcast or muggy.
Yes.
I think in Italian you might say coperto. Coperto, yeah.
Is muggy humid? Like a bit humid?
It's a little bit. Yeah, it's a little bit. Well, I say that. No, it's not that humid. It's just very overcast and grey. What about you? What's it like in Valledosta?
Well, it snowed yesterday and then it started to rain. Today it's not raining, but it's very cloudy here too.
Nice. What's the temperature like? Is it cold?
Hi, Monica. Good morning.
Hi, Monica.
Yes, it's still quite cold here.
I can imagine. What temperature is it?
I think it's about 4 or 5 degrees.
Oh, wow. It's very cold.
Yeah, it's quite cold.
It's much warmer here. Let me tell you. It feels like it's about 10 degrees. Oh, hi, Giovanni. Giovanni from Bologna.
Good morning.
Hi. Here it says that we are at, we're at apparently 5 degrees, much colder than I thought. Doesn't seem it. Lovely. Guys, great to see you all. Anybody else? Giovanni, well, here it's a bit overcast, Giovanni. Excellent. Yeah, I think it's overcast in lots of places. Tatiana, hi.
Wow, from France.
Tell us what the weather's like in France. Yelena, tell us, what's the weather like in Bari, Yelena? I bet it's better than it is here in Milan. Milan, the weather is cold and overcast. But Julia, it's cloudy where you are as well, isn't it?
Yes,
Would you call it, is it cloudy or is it overcast?
I haven't checked, but in the mountains, normally it's when it's cloudy, you're in the clouds.
Right.
Because you're so high up.
Yeah, so it's almost foggy then. It's like it's foggy as well.
Exactly.
Wow. In Navarra, Monica says it's cloudy, the same as here. I hear that in Navarra it's cloudy a lot. That's what I heard. I heard from someone who lives there. Tatiana, today it's very sunny. Oh, brilliant! Sunny in Lyon. Wow. Yelena, you still need to tell us what the weather's like in Bari. I hope it's sunny where you are. Francesco as well. We've missed Francesco. Francesco, tell us, Francesco, what is the weather like in Udine? Yelena says it's cloudy, 14 degrees. Oh, well, much warmer than here. Excellent. Lovely. Great to hear from you all.
Hello,
Sole as well. Sole, hi.
Where are
Amazing
you?
name, Sole. Lovely name. What's the weather like, Sole, where you are? Is it sunny? Tell us. Oh, lovely. Francesco says that it's good. In English, we actually say it is sunny, not there is the sun. It is sunny. Yeah, it is sunny. Lovely. Sole, tell us what the weather's like in Bologna. Oh, you said it's a little bit cloudy. In Navarra, 10 degrees. Oh, I see. Interesting. Well, mostly cloudy, I think, for our students at the moment. Julia, do you want to tell our students what we're doing today?
Of course. Today we're speaking about careers. Our activity is Career Day, and we're very interested in your opinion about different possible careers
Yes.
and about your own career.
Mm.
I think it's an interesting topic. What do you say, David?
Definitely. Well, we need to think about our careers, don't we, during this time? We have time to think. We can reflect on our careers and what we're doing. It's a good time for reflection and thinking about our career path, our career journey. Sole asks us a question. Where are you from? Sole, I'm from a city called Worcester in the West Midlands in England. Julia, where are you from?
I was born in Toronto, Canada.
She's Torontonian.
That's right. And you're?
Worcesterian.
Worcesterian.
Or just English and Canadian if you prefer. Great.
And where are you originally from? Students.
Yes, Sole, yeah. Sole, all students, tell us a bit about where you're from. I think with a name like Sole, she's got to be from Italy, surely. Such an unusual name. Lovely. Well, we'll wait for your answers in the meantime. Shall we see what we're doing today, Julia?
Yes, for sure. Would you like to read?
Of course. Career Day. In this focus activity, describing your job, workplace language, and for and since. Okay, so remember, describing your job is really important, not just when you are socializing with people, but also when you are networking, when you are maybe meeting people at a conference or you're going on a business trip. It's really important to be able to explain clearly what your job is and what you do. I think even at level 8 to 10, sometimes I find students do find it difficult to explain exactly what your job is and what your job responsibilities are. Okay, because you can say, you know, I don't know what the name, the title of your job, but it might not explain what your job is, particularly if what you do is a bit complicated. So please, we're going to work on that a bit, describing your job. For and since, Julia, why is for and since important?
It's very useful because we use for and since with the present perfect.
Mm.
And we use the present perfect to speak about our life experiences. So
That's
for
right.
example, if you're doing a job and you're still doing that job, you would use the present perfect.
Yeah.
With for and or since to describe how long you have been working in that field.
Mm. What's the difference between for and since, Julia?
Well, for describes a duration. So it quantifies the time. Since is when we have a starting point in the past, so a date in the past, of something that continues till the present.
Think about bottles of beer that have Budweiser since 1864. Yeah, the word since, bit different. In English, we don't say from. In Italian, you would say from. In English, we say since. Just match in your mind to dates and points in the past. I haven't had a, for example, a coffee since yesterday. That's not true for me, but it's a good example. Okay, lovely. Sole, you said that you're from the south of Calabria and that your name is actually Maria Sole. Oh, that's very nice. Short form. Okay, lovely. Great. Shall we continue?
Yes.
Do you want to read this time, Julia?
Job statistics. In the EU, roughly what percentage of employees are women? A, 48%, B, 46%, C, 33%. Now this is a little quiz, so write your answers in the comment box. What do you think?
As quickly as possible. Yeah, you've got 20 seconds. In the EU, so not just Italy. Think about the whole of the EU.
David, what do you think?
Oh, I think, well, we clearly don't have 50-50 as an option. Lots of people are saying B. Giovanni thinks B, Soli thinks G, Monica thinks B. Shall we find out?
Let's find out. And they are right.
Well
40%.
done, guys. Excellent.
Well, I'd say it's not that bad. It's not 50-50, but it's close.
Yeah.
Okay, well done, guys. Next question.
Well, again, I think the other thing to remember there is that looking, if you have a family and you have lots of children, looking after children is a job. Would you be? You wouldn't be on the employee list, would you? They wouldn't consider you an employee, but you're still employed. You still have work to do. So I think maybe that might skew the figures a little bit. If being a housewife, I think should be on those. Well, I don't know. What do you think, Julia? Should being a housewife be on those figures?
Well, it clearly isn't, because housewives don't receive a salary, unfortunately. Yes. But their role in society is essential.
Absolutely.
So I think it should be recognized in some way.
But you're right. Technically, the word employee means that you receive a salary from a boss. So no, you're right. I mean, there's going to be some house husbands as well, aren't there? That are maybe not featured on the list. All right.
Nice. Next question. What is the average retirement age in Europe? Any guesses here? A, 60. B, 65. C, 70.
Guys, you've got 20 seconds. Let us know.
We're speaking of an average. So it won't be the exact age, but it'll be an average.
And this might be, remember that some people work longer than the requirement in their countries, and some people retire earlier than the official retirement age. So let's look at the median.
Sole asks, what is retirement?
That's a good question, Sole. Guys, remember, please ask us questions whenever you don't understand. That's really important. Julia, would you like to explain what retirement is?
Yes. When you reach a certain age, you're old enough to stop working. So when you're at the end of your career, when you stop working because you're older.
Exactly. Giovanni thinks that it's B. Tatiana thinks it's B. Monica thinks it's B. Francesca thinks A. Yelena B. See, most people seem to think B, Julia.
Okay, let's see.
Soli thinks C.
And B is correct. Well done.
Well done, guys. Majority of you, well done.
Okay. Next question. How many times will the average American change jobs in their lifetime? Oh, very interesting question, because I think there's quite the turnover in the States. So we have A, 2 to 4, B, 4 to 6, C, 5 to 7. Well, it also depends if it means change career paths or change place of work. What do you think it means?
I think that they mean the type of job. But this is, to be honest, this is an important question. Do they change the type of job, or does it mean from one employer to the next doing the same job? To be honest, really, when we talk about a job, it means that you are employed doing a job for employer A. If you move to the rival company, then you are working with employer B, even if it's the same sphere of work. So really, it means changing employers.
Okay.
So how many times do Americans change employers in their lifetime? We have a couple of answers. Giovanni thinks C, Monica C, Tatiana C, Yelena A. Mostly C's there.
Okay. C is the highest number.
Mm.
So let's see the answer. It is C.
It is C. Well done, guys. That sounds
Okay,
quite
not bad.
high, doesn't it?
It does sound high. So probably it's exactly as you said, David. How often do Americans change employers
Yes.
during their lifetime?
Yes, I think so.
Okay, next question. What percentage of the employed European workforce is under 25 years old? Another very interesting question. A, 25% to 30%. B, 15% to 20%. C, 35 to 40%.
Giovanni says, I'm 25 and I've changed 5 times. Good work, Giovanni. Excellent.
Well
I think that it's quite common, isn't it? It's actually quite common to change jobs a lot more now. Maybe these statistics are a few years old. What do we think about number 4? We're getting lots of people in for A. Everyone seems to think A at the moment. Francesca thinks B.
A bit lower.
A bit lower, yeah.
Probably C is a bit high.
Wow. Shall we see?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, yeah, it would be quite high. 40% under 25 would be really good for the young population. Let's find out.
And they are correct. A, 25
well done,
to
guys. Excellent. Is that a good figure, a bad figure, Julie? What do you think?
I think it's quite good. I mean, B would have been a bit too low, but considering the percentage of people who are under 25 but old enough to work, that means probably between the age of 16, 18, 25.
Do you think that it's that statistic for Italy?
I'm afraid not. I think many people are still studying under 25 years old in Italy.
Yeah, I think it's much lower in Italy. As you say, people study for longer, don't they, at university than in, for example, the UK. And I think some other European countries too. Okay.
Yeah, in North America and Canada, it's quite common to start working while you're still in high school.
That's right.
To support your own expenses. In fact, I was curious about comparing some of these to the Italian situation.
Yes. Yeah. Be interesting to know.
Yeah. Percentage.
I think it's more like B though, isn't it, for Italy? Maybe even lower.
That would be optimistic, I'd say.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Great work here. Very interesting.
Yeah, well done, guys. You're doing very well.
And great participation today.
Yes. So thank you. So thank you, guys. Please, and remember, when you have questions, please message us whenever you have questions. We're more than happy to answer. That's why we're here.
Yes. Okay. Discussing jobs. David, would you like to read?
Of course. Number 1, what are some fun jobs that you think would be fun to do? Number 2, which jobs would you never do? Okay. Try to use would in your answer. When you respond, we want you to respond. Try to write a full sentence using would, for number 1 and 2. Number 3, if you could own your business, what would it be? Okay. Again, full sentence answer using this conditional form. Okay. Second conditional form for number 3. Try to write a full second conditional for number 3. And number 4, if you had to choose between a satisfying job that didn't pay a lot and a well-paid but unsatisfying one, which would you choose? Again, you could write the full sentence, or you could just use the would part of the sentence. I would choose because, Tell us why for number 4 as well. Okay, guys, off you go. Please let us know. Monica says, in Italy, there isn't a possibility to change jobs a lot. Yes, absolutely, Monica. It's a less dynamic work situation in Italy, isn't it? Lovely. Giovanni says it would be fun to do. I think it means it would be fun to do a job you enjoy doing, independent of what job it is. Yeah, I agree, Giovanni. Yeah, there's nothing better, is it, than doing a job that you enjoy doing. It's really important. Good. Guys, tell us. And remember, when you write your answers, maybe write number 1 and then write the answer. Number 2 and write the answer. And we can look at your answers. All right?
David, what are some jobs that you think would be fun to do?
Oh, jobs that would be fun to do. Well, I think about being maybe a children's entertainer, maybe being like I'm not sure if children like clowns anymore. Maybe clowns are a bit scary now with Joker and you know, clowns seem to be I remember around the last presidential election there were lots of people dressing up as clowns and scaring people. Maybe it's not maybe children don't like clowns anymore, but I think children's entertainer would be a fun job.
You would make a kind clown. You would make everyone enjoy themselves.
I maybe wouldn't wear the makeup, so not to scare people. Lovely. Alice says, I've always chose a satisfying job, but sometimes remember, well done, Alice. Always remember to try to use that would. So sometimes it would be. Why would? Why do we use would? Would is for conditional. Yeah, you are giving that conditional. It would be wonderful to be well paid. Yeah. So it sounds, Alice, that in question 4, then you've chosen the satisfying job over the well-paid job. I think that's the way to go, Alice. Because if you do a job that you don't enjoy, but you get paid a lot, I think over time you'll be very sad. You'd feel very sad. Sole says, I think the coolest job would be an architect. Remember the article? An architect, a TV presenter, an actor, and a writer. Well, interesting. I think being an actor would be quite a stressful job because of the amount of media scrutiny and yeah, I think it could be quite a pressurized job. Tatiana says it would be fun to be an actress again. She agrees with you, Sole. Monica, I would like, it would be fun. Yeah, because we're thinking about the situation. The situation. It would be fun to be an entertainer. Again, Sole, let's try to use would, because we're talking here hypothetically. When we talk hypothetically, we need to use would. So I would never do, or I would never be a doctor or a lawyer. Just like Tatiana underneath, perfect. I would never be an engineer. Well done, Tatiana. Marius, I think that a job that would be fun to do is an F1 driver, Formula One. Yeah, very fun. Maybe dangerous too, but yeah, very, very fun job, I can imagine. Excellent. Lovely. Elena, I think that every job could be fun if you do it with passion. Elena, wonderful. Absolutely. That's a great attitude.
Wow.
Yeah.
I would also like to be an astronaut because I like the space, outer space.
In English, we just say space. Yeah, I like space. Yeah, excellent. Very interesting job. Very good. Yeah, Alice says, yeah, she says, I'm a happy girl. Well, yep, you're a happy girl because you've chosen the thing that you enjoy. Yeah, that's really important. Very good. Very good. Guys, no, we haven't had any answers for number 3. If you could own your own business, what would it be? Julia, if you could own your own business, what would it be?
I think it would be an English school.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Why would you like to open an English school?
Because I really love helping people improve their language level and use the language. And I would like to do lots of creative things, creative experiences with the language.
That's great.
So
would you like to open a school, if you could, would you open a school in Italy or would you open a school in another non-native speaking country?
in Italy. I love
In
Italy.
Italy, yes.
Maybe not in a big city.
No, we all love Italy, don't we? Marius, I would never be a nurse. It's too hard. Well, yeah, of course, particularly at this time, Marius. Yeah. What good construction? I would never be a nurse. So it would be fun to be. It would be fun. I would never be. Okay. Can you see the difference? We're talking about the idea of doing a job, and me, I would never be a nurse doing the job. Okay, good. Solid. Remember, full sentence there. Yeah. I think so. If I could own my own business, I think it would be a hotel business. Interesting. So maybe I think I would open a hotel. Yeah, great. Lovely.
Oh, nice.
Monica, I'm not sure what you mean here. I would never do the scavenger. What do you mean by scavenger? Because in English, a scavenger is like a hyena, the animal that goes around trying to scavenge for food, or a vulture, the big bird that comes when there's a dead animal and eats the flesh of the dead animal, to scavenge for food, yeah, to look for food in bins and so on. But you must mean something else. Can you write and tell us what you mean by that? Oh, Alice, I would love to own a coffee shop. Classic. Excellent. Oops. I would love to own a coffee shop and make, yeah, because remember, we need the infinitive. Own and make, yeah, in the infinitive. And make cake all day long. Simple and easy, staying in the satisfying atmosphere. Yeah, atmosphere. Very good. Well, people are cooking lots of cakes at the moment, aren't they? The sales of flour has gone through the roof because Italians all over Italy are baking cakes like crazy.
Is that true, David?
It's true, yeah. I saw it on the news recently. People are cooking lots of pizza as well, because you can't go to the pizzeria. So lots of people are cooking pizza at home. It's a good thing to do. But Alice is inspired by having a coffee shop. That would be a beautiful thing. Your own atmosphere with your own music. Yeah, very competitive job, but business, but a brilliant one if you're successful. Tatiana, if I could own my own business, it would be a documentary film production company. Sorry, Marius also. Yeah, same thing. I would have a restaurant. Okay, lovely. Similar to what Tatiana said as well there a little bit earlier. So Yelena said, scavenger is the man or woman who cleans. Yes. So in English, we would say just the road sweeper, wouldn't we, Julia? Like road sweeper. Would you say that in American? People that clean. Road sweeper. Yeah, that's a road sweeper is a very difficult job, I think. Yeah. Yeah,
and smelly.
Mm.
But it's very useful to society.
Absolutely.
Very important job.
I mean, yeah, again, refuse worker is someone who takes the rubbish away. Yeah. Road sweepers are people that clean the streets. It's very common, isn't it, when you have markets, big food markets, that after the market you have the road sweepers that clean the streets. Yeah, no, that would be a very difficult job. Really important job, though, for society, as Julia said. Very good. Okay, Marius also has answered number 4. He says, I think that at the end, at the end of the day, a job, maybe we need a job that lets us live well. So remember, we need that would, don't we? I'd prefer a well-paid job. Okay, yeah, fine, Marius. I mean, all different opinions there. Giovanni, if I could own my own business, I would have a pastry shop.
Oh, wow.
That makes me feel hungry already thinking about that.
And I would come to your shop, Giovanni.
Yes, definitely. It's a very good job, that one. Soli's answered number 4 there. hard question. I think I would choose the unsatisfying one. I would be unsatisfied but rich. Okay, the same as Marius. Okay, interesting. Shall we move on, Julia? I think we've got lots of answers for those. Well done, guys. Again, brilliant contributions. Thank you so much. Keep it up.
Should we review how to form a conditional?
Yes,
before we move on?
I think that's a great idea.
Because we got some excellent answers from our students.
Elena's just said, I'd, asking the question, is I'd the abbreviation of I would? Yes, Elena. It can be. Okay. In this case, yes. Yeah. I'd be, if I could, I'd be a road sweeper. But I'd can be the contraction of, for example, have to had. When we use the past perfect. For example, I'd bought a coffee. Yeah. Before I got to work. Yeah. Or I'd drunk a coffee by the time I got to work. Okay. To say something happens before an action in the past. So it depends on the sentence, on the context, whether it's a contraction of would or had. In this case, though, we're talking about hypothetical situations. So it's would.
So the structure. I would say your conditional is formed by two parts. The first part is the
second.
condition.
Yeah, second conditional.
Sorry, conditional. The first part is the condition. It's introduced by if. You have the subject and you have past simple. It's not in a past time, but it is something that isn't realized in practice. It's removed from reality. It's not true. So we use the past simple.
Exactly.
And the second part, you need to repeat the subject, and you have would plus the bare infinitive form of your verb for the consequence.
For example, if I won the lottery, I would buy a new house. Okay. Yeah.
Very nice.
We're talking hypothetically. Yeah. I haven't won the lottery, but if I won the lottery, I would do this. Marius says, so I'd prefer and not I'll prefer. Yes, Marius, because we're talking hypothetically. We need that would form. Yeah.
What would
won the lottery?
Won the lottery, students.
Tell us, yeah, if you won the lottery, what would you do? Yeah, write the full example, please. Again, you can see in that question, yeah, that is a full conditional, but if is in the middle. Can you see that? We have the would bit first, the consequence first, and then the if. What would you do if you won the lottery? Okay, when we make the question, yeah, the would bit comes at the beginning.
We can also invert the order in affirmative statements. So I would buy a new house if I won the lottery is fine.
Yeah.
As long as you use the right elements.
I would be really angry if that happened to me. Yeah. You want to focus on the consequence first for some reason.
Exactly.
Monica says, if I won the lottery, I'd travel all the world. Wow. Yes.
Yes.
Amazing.
And Sole, if I won the lottery, I would buy an art museum or gallery. Huge.
Interesting.
Amazing. Marius, I'd buy a Ferrari if I won the lottery. Great.
Well
and here
done.
you use the contraction. I would, and you inverted the order, focusing on the consequence first and the condition after. Amazing work. Alice? Oh,
great.
If I won the lottery, I would travel all around the world. I would also give presents to my beloved.
Yes. Give presents to all my beloveds. Yeah. Buy presents for your Yeah, maybe your close friends and family. Excellent.
And Lenya,
Interesting,
if I
Elaine.
won the lottery, I would donate some money for poor people. I would donate to poor people.
Yes. Evolve in English comes from like evolution, like to develop. Okay, so the meaning, I think it's a false friend, isn't it? From Italian.
Probably. Tatiana has a dream.
Wow, interesting dream. Wow, who knows if Myas will open in Russia? There are already Myas in France and in Spain as well, guys, as well as in Italy. Wow. Who knows? Who knows what the future will hold? Giovanni says, if I won the lottery, I would invest. Remember, after would, we need the infinitive. I would invest the money. Yeah, sure. Well, I mean, you need to be careful though, Giovanni, because if you invest the money in stocks and the stocks fall in cost, that would be a tragedy. Yeah, good. Well done. Yeah, he's corrected it. Brilliant, Giovanni. Excellent. That's very good. Well done, guys. Excellent.
Really good review of the second conditional. Amazing. Let's move on. Play on words. Would you like to read?
Yes. So, guys, we have some root words here. Yeah. Apply, which is the verb to apply for a job, for example. And we also have employ. Again, verb to employ. This is the root word, but like apply, we can add prefixes on the beginning and suffixes on the end. Next one, the same. Manage. Verb in the middle. We can put prefixes on, suffixes on at the end. Work. Again, the verb to work. It is also a noun. Yeah. Work, uncountable. But these are the root words. Can we add prefixes and suffixes on to make some new words, guys? We're going to give you a couple of minutes now. Try to write as many full words as you can using these root or base forms. For example, employ, noun, employment. Yeah, to be in employment or out of employment. Okay, try to write in, yeah, as many words adding prefixes or suffixes. Think about adjectives, adverbs, other noun forms, and see what you come up with. Lovely. Tatiana's the first one. Application. Brilliant. Application. Lovely. So to apply for a job, you need your application. Yeah, you apply for the job with your job application.
Great. Yes.
Good guess, Giovanni, for applyment. Again, we would say is application. Yeah, for the job. Or applying. Good. APPLY. Applying. Yeah. That would be the continuous form, wouldn't it? I'm applying for a job at the moment. Yeah. Well done. Good, Maris. Workout. Yeah, from work to work out. Workout can mean to try to understand something. I'm trying to work out the answer. But it can also mean in the gym. Go for a workout as a noun. Yeah, well done. Very good. Good guess, Tatiana. Applicated. It's actually not a word, though. You might just use the simple I applied for a job. We've had loads of answers, guys. Well done. Elaine says applying as well. Monica applying. Workers, very good. Francesco, the noun. Manager as well. Great. Managing, continuous form. Manageable. Well done, Alice. Manageable. Is the situation manageable? What's the opposite of manageable? Can you add a prefix to make the negative there? Management as well, Alice. Very good. Employment, Monica. Great. Rework. Again, another interesting one. Let's rework this problem. Let's rework the solution. Very good. Elena, good. Employment. Remember the O as well. And Giovanni, no E. Employment. Yeah, as we said. Employee with an E. 2 E's. Employees, well done, Sole, as well. Very good. Manager, management, very good. Manageable, as we said. What's the opposite? Work over. That's an interesting one. To work over. Yeah, to work over something maybe in your mind. Not so common, but yeah, you can have it. But it would be separate. Yeah. We're also moving now towards either phrasal verbs or to verbs which commonly have a preposition. So in this case, that would be separate words. Unemployment, very good, Francesco. Unmanageable. Giovanni's got the negative. Well done. Yeah. If the situation is unmanageable, you cannot manage. It is too difficult. Yeah. And Mary's got. Sorry.
The spelling.
Yes. Again, good guess, Monica, for manageability. It's actually not a word. What we would say instead is manageable. Is this task manageable? Yeah. Is this job or is this project manageable, or has it become unmanageable? Yeah. Excellent. Very good, guys. Well done.
One more for applied applicant.
Yes. An applicant for a job. There are 10 or there are 100 applicants for one job. The applicants send their applications and the employer decides who is the best person for the job.
Okay, so shall we take a look at our slide?
Yes.
Apply, applicant, application.
Again, just some examples. You know, you've given some extras as well. These are just a few.
Employ, employment, employee, unemployable.
Yes.
That's another adjective.
Maybe if you were, for example, an alcoholic, you might be unemployable because you would not be reliable. People could not rely. The word again, rely, base word, reliable, adjective.
Possibility. When there's able as a suffix, it's possibility.
Yes. It comes. Think about the word able to do something.
Yeah.
To be able to do it.
And the same as we said, manage, to mismanage, a manager, and unmanageable.
Yeah. What is mismanaged, Julia?
To manage something poorly. To manage something in the wrong way.
Absolutely. He managed it wrongly. He mismanaged the situation. Yeah. Very good. A couple of extra answers. Unapplied is not, I don't believe that's a word, unapplied. You're just negative. You just say they didn't apply. They didn't apply for the job. Yelena asks, the opposite of manageable could be fixed or permanent. Well, the opposite of manageable, as we said, is unmanageable. Or you could think of synonyms for unmanageable. Yeah, a situation which is out of control.
How do we translate manageable into Italian, just to make it clear?
Gestibile.
Wonderful.
Interesting. Giovanni asked the question, can I use manageable in a deal? I mean, this deal is manageable. Remember in A, yeah, this deal, it's manageable. In like a business deal, you mean? Or like, yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, this is a manageable transaction. This is a manageable deal. It's not so common, though, because when we talk about deals between two parties, yeah, we talk about a good deal or a bad deal. Yeah, this is a really good deal. This is a bad deal. This is a fair deal. This is an unfair deal, rather than this is a manageable deal. So it's not a common collocation with deal. I have to say that, Giovanni. Probably we would say about, yeah, good, as I said before, good, bad, fair, unfair. So
nice. And our last one, rework. So rework, overworked, and workplace. So to rework is a verb. Does it mean to do something again?
Exactly. Yeah. We said, one of you said it before, to work it again. Overworked. Yeah. To be worked too much. Yeah. Overworked and underpaid. This is a common phrase that you hear. Workplace, the place of work. Yeah. Also remember, guys, you can say workable, a workable solution. This solution is workable. We can do it. This solution is unworkable. It's not realistic. We can't do it. Yeah. Able. This is a good one, isn't it? We can use able in lots of contexts. We are able. There is an ability to work the situation. It is workable. Workable solutions to problems. Yeah. I'm sure in all of your places of work, you need to find workable solutions to problems.
Okay, now we have a gap fill with all these new words. So I'll read the sentences. Please write your answers in the comment box. Write the number of the sentence and your answer. Have you ever tried any new? In your opinion, have there been any recent situations that have been accepting for new? Have you ever felt? What did you do? What would make for your type of job?
Remember to write the numbers before you write your answers, guys. Really important. And we've only got 3 minutes. So it's as fast as you can. Write in your answers, please.
Well done. Okay. Number 1. Number 2, unmanageable.
Alice has gone for unmanageable for 2. I mean, that's fine. I mean, that works. Yeah. Have there been any recent situations that have been unmanageable for you? That makes sense. Well done. Yeah. There can be more than one answer to these, guys. Okay. Don't feel that they're all there's only one possible answer. There can be more. Alice has gone for application and workplace. Is your company accepting applications for new workplaces? Not sure about the second one. We'll look at that in a minute. Alice has gone for overworked for 4. Have you ever felt overworked? What did you do? Very good. That's a possible answer. Elena's gone for number 1. I think that's application. Have you ever trained on new applications? Well, application is a thing. You cannot train a thing. So let's keep thinking about that for number 1.
Probably Elena means an app. An app in the sense of smartphone app.
But you can't train an application, can you?
No. Right. Okay. Shall we start looking at the answers?
Again, Giovanni's gone for employment. Good guess. Remember here, when we train something, normally we're talking about people. So this word for number 1 has to be a person. Think about the words we've used for people.
So let's look at our answers because everyone's working really well.
Yes.
Have you ever trained any new employees?
New employees. Just joined the company. Have you ever had to train people to show them what to do?
In your opinion, have there been any recent situations that have been mismanaged?
I think one of you said, I think Alice said unworkable, which is also fine. Mismanaged, unworkable.
Very good. In your company.
But again, I suppose, sorry, just because the fact that it says opinion, in your opinion, do you think this situation was managed better? So mismanaged is probably the best because we have in your opinion. Right. So we're talking about opinions on management.
If something was done well or not. Is your company accepting applications for new employees?
Good. I think one of you got that.
Well done. Have you ever felt overworked? Well done, guys. What did you do? What would make an applicant unemployable for your type of job?
Interesting question.
So very interesting here.
I think we're out of time, aren't we, Julie? Unfortunately, but you guys have done so well. I'm so pleased to see your interaction. Please keep it up for the coming webinars. If you watch any more, it's really important for you to contribute as much as possible.
Really great work on some new words today. Really good work today.
Hi, Elena.
Okay.
Remember, Tatiana, for when you spelling the word buy, it's B-Y-E. Yeah, buy. Excellent, guys. Have a great day and a great lunch.
Oh, is it already lunchtime?
Nearly. It's nearly 10. We've got 10 minutes to 12.
You're right.
As Pope Francis would say, buon pranzo e arrivederci.
Bye, guys. Great
Ciao.
work today.
Bye.
Bye-bye.